The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
Oh yes, hello, I'm James Bones and welcome to another main event matchup where we play the main events for this weekend, and it's time for Halloween Havoc, and here comes former TNA World Champion Trick Williams. Quick on the turnaround. I think this is WWE's way of just saying, look, you know, Mike Santana beat Trick, but our talent can beat Trick as well, and I think this is why the match has been made. Prove me wrong, and that's what I'm being tricked for. It's an 80 rating, of course it is a legendary difficulty as well, and I might have trouble with the NXT champion right now, but thank you for joining us. Of course, we're doing this celebrating 10 years of the WNR podcast, and we are coming up, of course, to Halloween Havoc, my favourite time of year. I do like me a Halloween Havoc, and Trick Williams is going to be in the main event with Ricky Saints, but we're going to run through the card and everything else that is there. And we've had to use community creations, of course, for Ricky Saints, but I don't mind. And Trick, well, in our world, in the last main event match, he beat Mike Santana. I failed in my attempt to get the TNA title back, but he is title-less, shall we say. As we rate Ricky Saints. Oh, it's exciting. I'm seeing this for the first time as well. Wow. That's a really good model. Bits and pieces maybe, but still, look at that. That bloody NXT Championship. And the reason I'm upset with him, because he beat Obafemi. And yeah, you know, you shouldn't be annoyed and hold grudges, but I do. At No Mercy, it was a travesty. And I'm going to change things now. Can't even remember if we did a No Mercy one. Probably not. Probably clashed with something. But Ricky Saints is here. And that was a fiery promo on NXT, wasn't it? Talking about his journey. And what he got to... how he got to the top. If my speech worked good, I will say. I'm just looking at the card. There's not really anything else that could, apart from maybe the Broken Rules match for the tag team titles, Hardys versus Dark State. But let's get the proper intro. I don't want to talk over it.
Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams. And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 197 pounds, the NXT Champion, Ricky Shark.
Ricky, the NXT Championship, but is he holding it on for it just for... I don't even know what I was trying to say then. Let me work this out. Is he only going to hold it for a short while? My word, this comes in English and gibberish. Here we go then. Is it going to be Trick Williams? It'll be Ricky Saints, and it's going to be a quick start. Let me just give you a heads up there, because I'll give it a finish out. I'm going to hit the trick knee. Get the victory and get out of here as the new NXT champion. 1, 2, what? How did he kick out of that? Already. Again, we're not looking for 5-star matches, but that does help. Do a little dance trick. Come on. Yeah, as I mentioned as well, with the Hardys versus Dark State. I mean, Dark State aren't main event level talent in my eyes, but it would maybe fit. Especially, I guess it's going to be cinematic. I don't know if I know how to speak. I do apologise. cinematic type matchup at the Hardy compound. It might be halfway through just to cleanse the crowd, maybe. Uh-oh, Ricky's better pay attention. Trying to finish me off. Ah, there you go, Trick. Trick's too quick. He's got Ricky. Oh my word. I have your number though, son. That's right. I'm Trick. I'm Trick Willie. I've been Trick Williams a lot recently, to be fair, or faced him. Whether it'll be in universe mode that we do, or of course main event matchups where he's gone against TNA's best. And I am beating down Ricky right now. When we talk about predictions, we'll do predictions on this because we haven't got a pod for predictions, but obviously we will review it on the podcast. So here we go, here's my predictions as well. So we talk about Broken Hardys versus Dark State. That's got to be a Hardys win, hasn't it? You know, when you think about it, there's not many tag teams in NXT, and they could all do with maybe having an account with the Hardys before Matt and Jeff decide to drop the NXT tag team titles. And again, they deserve a good run considering how long Trick held the TNA title for. As for this matchup, as we're doing it right now, we should say, I guess Ricky Saints is going to retain, and Trick may be headed to the main roster. If they do that, and maybe a match with Mello is on the horizon. Either that or teaming up with him in my choice for my universe. If you watch SmackDown, of course you did, watching this one, you would know Trick debuted against Mello. Whether I keep it like that or not, I'm not so sure. Elsewhere, the NXT Women's Championships online. Peyton Paxley, again this time of year, just because Shotzi's not about, or Gigi, they need someone like Tatum. And she is going to have an NXT Women's title match, her biggest match of her career, we should say, against JC Jane. And Jane has proved me wrong time and time again. I mean, if you're watching this matchup, Ricky Saints is fighting back now, but I have been in control the majority of it. Ricky's got to try and pull something out of the bag. He wants to get me up. That might be a mistake. But again, I think with JC, she's what, plus 100 days now with the Women's Championship. So I think she'll hold on to that title. Again, that's maybe Lola Vice with Jada Parker. Or Jordan Grace, because Grace is not doing a whole lot at this moment in time. Maybe going to feud with Lani Jordan over that TNA Championship knockout title, which, you know, she left TNA to compete for NXT Championships. But you know what WWE are like. Start from the top. And now Ricky. That's what I thought Ricky's done, starting from the top rather than starting from the bottom, you know what I mean? Again, he's talking about his journey in wrestling, but in NXT, it's not really been great. Trick's got the better, I think, journey for me, and everything he's gone through, a complete change of character as well, and Ricky's just too good looking. Come on, Gina. You know that's right. Oh, Ricky now, trying to find out from this. So here's to talk about the women's. JC Jane will probably retain. As for the North American Championship, Dr. Wagner Jr. I don't know why I did that German instead of Spanish, but still. Going against Ethan Page, and I've backed Ethan Page to win this one, just because I like him. I think he's done everything in NXT that maybe Ricky Saints hasn't done. He's proved his worth, he's lost, you know, championships, and won them though, to his credit from NXT. And now current North American champion. If Ricky might be done. That was a beautiful elbow drop. Oh no, Saints still in this. But I think Page has still got a lot of mileage as champion. Well, that concentrate, I'm in trouble. And WWE do like to prove that they are superior to other wrestling companies. So maybe Page over Dr. Wagner. Oh my word. Well, this could be trouble. Oh, there's not a lot I can do. Oh God, spear. No! Oh, yeah. That deserved the taunt. DDT made him bleed. A couple other matches. I'm worried this is going to finish soon as well. And now Trick. Oh, look at that. Right, lost the taunt. Move on to Zarya versus Blake Monroe. And I said this to Monty. And again, this whole Zoruka thing, you know, is a feud, a kind of, not feud, a story that wasn't really going anywhere. They needed a payoff. And look what happened. Soul gets injured. And I'm not saying she is legitimately injured, because since Seth Rollins, I do not believe anything now. I mean, she might screw Zarya out of title and join with Blake Monroe. Who knows, you know? But it just seems that maybe it's a little bit legitimate, because this match happened on NXT a couple of weeks ago with the hair clip. But who knows? But I'm going to say Blake Monroe is going to win her first championship in NXT. And then look at that turnaround for AEW talent. And Ethan Page, I don't really class Ethan Page as AEW talent anymore, but Mickey Saints, Blake Monroe, and of course Jay Cargill's heel turn has to lead the title. But we're not going to talk about that. We'll save that for a WWE catch-up. And then Javon Evans, Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parka. And this is going to be fucking awesome. I love Mr. Iguana. I love everything he brings. Into Leon Slater. I think his future's so bright in TNA with him in it. I'll just beat the fucking piss out of Ricky Saints as well. And I think obviously Javon and Leon will win. But this is going to be fun because we've got a lot of different here. You're going to have to see a lot of high flying, a lot of comedy. So again, this feels a bit like, you know, NXT TNA AAA Halloween Havoc. Shall I put them away? But again, interesting predictions as now Trick. Get out of the fucking way, ref. Oh no. How do you avoid that? Well, get out of the way to Trick me. Uh-oh, this is not good. Now Ricky. Oh my god. Electric chair drop. And now Ricky Saints in the corner with the stomps. And Ricky might finish it now. They're trying to put Trick in the corner. Tricky versus Ricky. Oh no, Tricky's not having it. And now that arm. No, Saints still fighting. Oh my god, and Saints into the cover. This might be it. Not like this, come on. Oh no. And Ricky now wondering what he's going to take to finish Trick Williams. And no, not submission. Not a submission. Get away. You thought that was going to get the job done. You're wrong. Trick trying to respond. And he has had Ricky Saints' number. Look at this submission. Look at that. Have that. The Trick has matched Ricky. Now Saints, uh-oh. Here we come. And the comeback from Saints. Oh my god, this is trouble. Bulldog. Into the cover. No, not like this. Not like this. Come on, Trick. Oh, Ricky Saints wins. On the comeback at least. Wow. I couldn't get the finisher. But I just didn't have enough energy left to get the job done. And the Saints off the top there. Beautiful crossbody. And even early, I was struggling a little bit. And off the top with the elbow drop. Bang, beautiful. And Ricky, to his credit, kicked out. And he is busted open. And a pump kick. That was when he blocked the spear, but this was the end. Or near the end. Should have known at this point. That was when I busted him open, and then the comeback with the kick, and then the Bulldog in the corner. Well, that surprisingly got the 1-2-3, but I guess it's better than a swinging DDT. Mickey Saints is still absolute.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Champion, Ricky Shark.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.